Despite advances that have taken man and the world to new frontiers, the digital era has not been without a prize, a huge prize at that: cybercrime. While the ease, convenience, precision, speed, and accuracy of the cyberspace have propelled the world to new heights and engendered quantum leap in ways things are done in the world, the digital life has equally challenged the globe in ways so profound beyond previously imagined. Since the digital space has seamless engagements and remote activities, it has unwittingly opened up opportunities for unscrupulous criminal infractions by rogue elements using cyberspace for fraud and other criminal tendencies. People are still trying to understand the trick and antics of cyber fraudster. Physical fraud has reduced since there is a decline in physical business and money transactions. Times have changed and fraudsters now do their activities within the cyberspace. As a downside of the digital era, therefore, the misuse of computers, communication technologies, and the entire cyber environment to steal, compromise, defraud, and commit all sorts of sundry crimes is on the increase, causing huge worries around the world. Persons' identity and information, as well as financial and proprietary information stored online, are routinely being tampered with, compromised, and manipulated by cyber fraudsters. This form of fraud came to limelight about 20 years ago and have remained with the world, deepening in sophistication, scope, and consequence. The unrestrained excitement that trailed the novelty and ingenuity of the social media, made possible by the cyberspace, tempted and is still tempting many individuals and organizations across the world to throw caution and restraints to the wind with their personal or corporate information. Some of these can be so sensitive, bordering on personal safety, financial security, and document integrity. With the advent of the social media, it became commonplace for people to upload any and every shred of profile information with the full complements of pictures, video, and audio, which created a floodgate identity theft, impersonation, deception, and trickery. Cyber fraudsters use the information in a number of ways, including accessing bank accounts, setting up credit cards, or other financial fraud and impersonation. Cybercrime is now common across the globe, and it is becoming a global threat. According to a 2021 survey from Statista, more than half of the world's internet users have fallen victim to cyber fraud. The survey showed that in 2019, Indian online users fell victim to cyber crimes, with 80% of the respondents in the survey claiming to have experienced cybercrime. India does not have a particular cybersecurity law, but the Information Technology Act 2000, read with the rules and regulations framed, deal with cybersecurity and cybercrimes. The law prescribes a 3-year jail and fine for a person who fraudulently or dishonestly makes use of the electronic signature, password, or any other unique identification feature of any other person. Watchers have consistently pointed accusing fingers at India as the cybercrime capital of the world, with Italy, Thailand, Denmark, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, and Canada. Other countries prone to cyber fraud are the United Kingdom, Germany, Netherlands, Nigeria, and France. Also post equally unenviable records as cyber fraud havens. In the United Kingdom, The Computer Misuse Act 1990 is a legal mechanism that seems to secure computer materials against unauthorized access or modification, setting out 3 computer misuse offenses, namely unauthorized access to computer material, unauthorized access with intent to commit or facilitate the commission of further offenses, and unauthorized modification of computer material. The law specified maximum of between 6 months to 5 years prison sentence for each of these infractions. In Nigeria, a country also grappling with cyber fraud, the Cyber Crimes Act of 2015 is the first legislation that deals specifically with cybersecurity. Under the Act, hackers, if found guilty of unlawfully accessing a computer system or network, are liable to a fine of up to 10 million naira or a term of imprisonment of 5 years, depending on the purpose of the hack. Outlawed cyber stalking and cyberbullying attract punishment ranging from a fine of not less than 2 million naira or imprisonment for a term of not less than 1 year or both. The term of imprisonment is as much as up to 10 years or a fine above 25 million naira. The internet fraudsters operate in different ways. Some indulge in charity fraud, where the scammer poses as a charitable organization soliciting donations to help the victims of a natural disaster, terrorist attack, regional conflict, or epidemic. Some practice the internet ticket fraud, where they offer tickets to sought-after events such as concerts, shows, and sports events. The tickets are fake or are never delivered. Similarly, cyber criminals have more recently been focusing on taking advantage of fraudulent gift cards through online dating intended solely on deceiving supposed lovers and ripping them of their fortunes. Another common trick is the Ponzi scheme, with promises of high returns on investment that ends up being mere phantom. Then again, there is the ATM and bank hacking done when a fraudster obtains some knowledge about a person's bank details. Many individuals have been jolted to the rude shock of debit alerts just after disclosing few of their vital bank information to a third party. There are many other antics used by fraudsters, like the lottery scam, fake employment opportunities, online shopping scam, bank loan, or the credit card scam. There are also fake antivirus softwares, money doubling scams, travel or holiday scams, and much more. Given its established drawbacks, deploying the cyberspace to meeting individual and organizational goals require discretion and caution in the disclosure of sensitive information like birthday, email, address, hometown, and relationship, as well as day-to-day life undertakings. For all intents and purposes, the antics and methods of tricksters are a clear, constant, and present danger. Personally, identifiable information are routinely used by fraudsters to steal users' identities. Posting these information on social media makes it easier for fraudsters to take control of such critical personal details. However, there are a number of ways out to prevent cyber fraud and stay a step ahead of fraudsters. For instance, the American Bankers Association has outlined some ways to escape online fraud. The first is to keep computers and mobile devices up to date, including having the latest security software, set strong passwords, and watching out for phishing scams used in fraudulent emails and websites to trick users into disclosing private account or login information. Keeping personal information personal, securing internet connections, and always protecting home wireless network with a password all aid efforts to prevent becoming a victim. When connecting to public Wi-Fi networks, be cautious about what information you are sending over it. Surf and shop safely and read the site's privacy policies. It is easy to explain how to identify an online fraud and not to click on a link or take a call from an unknown number. However, a major concern is that these fraudsters sometimes target emotions. So as people continue to learn the tricks and antics of cyber fraudsters, they should also learn how to control and be in charge of their emotions when undertaking an online transaction and when enjoying moments on social media messaging sites.